Hello everyone, hi. About a week ago when I came out here to make a video on I think the bitter melon, and I noticed that there were some insects, particularly the aphis, was attacking some of my beans. And this is our yard bean, long bean, very beautiful beans. Right now they're producing tons of beans. It's kind of difficult to see them because they all kind of look kind of like a stem, but actually all this here you can see on tiny little beans. And look at that. Everywhere you look at, there are actually pots of beans. You see that? But more importantly, today I want to talk about how I can try to get rid of the aphis without resort to chemical warfare. Now it's difficult, of course, if you have you spray um, chemical insecticide, then it's not considered, well, what I call is not considered organically grown. And try almost I vow not to use chemical in my garden because sometimes the pesticide chemical can be very toxic to the wildlife, to your children if they come out here and play, if they touch the plant. And I don't know what other consequence it might be when you spray chemical on your plants. Uh, sure, it will definitely kill the insects, but at the same time, it will also kill some of the beneficial insects, ladybugs and other critters. So I don't want to do that. So how do I strike a balance between saving my plants and at the same time not using chemical? Well, I have a thing that I used to do when I see aphids around the plants. Now, you have to try to get them as early as possible. Uh, you know, this season I kind of busy, so I allow them to multiply, and that's the problem. But even that, I still trying to resist them as much as I can. Here's one method I use. It's water. Just use plain old water spray and try and knock them off. As you can see here, let me get real close up to see that. All those little, tiny little thing there, those are aphids. And when there are aphids, there are definitely ants everywhere. And there are tons of ants. So they like to attack the soft spot of the plants. Eventually, they'll suck up all the moisture from the plant, and the plants will die. And sure enough, one of my beans here already succumbed to the to the attack. But overall, this one, two, three, I still have four left. Those are very kind of strong, so they can at least resist some of the attack. But more importantly, you don't want it to spread throughout your other part of your garden. And I also mentioned that my bitter melon, they don't like my bitter melon. But maybe on second thought, they might even attack the bitter melon as well because they just multiply. There's so many of them. Now, I already sprayed the water. I couldn't show you because I'm filming this at the same time I'm doing this. So I'm going to show you, not show you, but I'm going to do this after I finish filming this. And you can see there, see that? There's a lot of ants right there. And here's also in here, look at that. All those little dots, those are aphids. Now, with other plants, it's a little bit easier. With beans, it's just so many, the vine just grows so rapidly. It's difficult to catch them. So when I spray the water, sometimes they hide behind that. So you have to use your finger and kind of wipe them out. It's kind of disgusting a little bit, but that's what you have to do. Once you spray them up, they're probably done. So let me go back and see if I can spray off some of this right there. And hopefully we will able to contain them from spreading. But I think they are spreading pretty rapidly now. As every little tiny little place, stem, I can see the already signs of them. Look at that, see that? Tiny little dots. And All right, so resort to water spray, and then again, you might unintentionally damage some of the leaves, but that should be fine. And I usually hold the leaves like this, or the stem like this, and spray the water. And the beans are pretty tough. You won't knock it off. And when you spray them, you hold it like this, and the water hit that. It create some kind of force, and it will knock them off. See that? Look at this. And of course, you can always use your hand to kind of scrape them off too. They're pretty easy to scrape them off. All right, so let me go back to work and try to get rid of some of this aphis here. All right, well, thank you for watching, and please post a comment. We have some crazy weather, so the weather might have something to do with it, because it put the plants in a very vulnerable, stressful situations, and that's when insect will take advantage of that. All right, so hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching.